Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where I'm working with you step by step through the ABRSM Theory Grades. There are lots of resources available to help you if you go to my website. If you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets which you can download in US letter or A4, and they accompany each step of this series. You'll find a page there with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can also find out about the books that I have available. I've written an exam technique guide, how to take your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's full of tips and hints on how to best be prepared for your exam and also how to make the best use of your time come exam day. So if you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find it's all there. If you can give me a like, that would be really super, and please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated, and please do share out the videos. And now we're going to look at the final parts of Grade 1 2019 Practice Paper C. So if you turn with me to page 14, we can have a look at this together. And I know I always say this, but I do suggest that you have a go of this on your own first of all. Always work in pencil, and then it doesn't matter if something goes wrong. You can just erase it and have another go. So then question 9 asks us to refer back to this melody for several questions below. And the first question asks us to look for a bar number that contains all the notes of the tonic triad of D major. And so a tonic triad is built up of the first, the third and the fifth degrees of the scale. If we're in D major, then D is the first. Counting upwards, if you find that difficult, just refer to a quick sketch of a piano keyboard. 1, 2, 3 is F. Of course it's F sharp, but your key signature deals with that. And then A is the fifth. So first, third, fifth. So we're looking for all of the notes, not just some of them, but all of them. So let's have a look. We're in the treble clef, so we have a D and an F straight away here, but no A. Here we've only got an F, so that won't do. Now here we have an A, an F, and a D, so that's the one. Let's just check. Yep, so just bar 3 will answer that. Now we're asked to describe how many bars contain semiquavers or 16th notes. So we have crotchets or quarter notes, we have quavers or 8th notes, and then we have semiquavers with 2 beams or 16th notes. So we're looking for any bars that will contain some of those. So we've got a bar here and a bar here. That's just quavers, not semiquavers. Not there. So actually only 2 bars, the first 2 bars will have semiquavers or 16th notes. Now then, we need to find the loudest note in the melody and say what letter name it is. So let's see what the melody is doing here. So we're starting off forte. So we're pretty loud to begin with. However, we have a crescendo here that is gradually getting louder and louder, keeps on getting louder until we finally arrive at fortissimo, very loud. So actually this last note falls under that, and this is the loudest note. We're in the treble clef. Every good boy deserves, so D. So actually the tonic of the D major scale that we're in, we finally arrived there, sort of massive finish on our tonic D. So note D, there we go. Now then, is it true or is it false that all of the notes in bars 1 and 2 can be found in the key of D major? So we have a key signature of F sharps and C sharps, which is exactly in keeping with D major scale, so that's correct. And all of these notes don't deviate from that. There's nothing added or taken away, no sharps or cancelled, no sort of unexplained sharps or flats occur. Everything here is quite happily at home in the key of D major. So it literally is just a yes. Is it true that the top number 4, the upper 4, means the number of beats per bar? It is true, because if you remember from your theory and practice workbook, the top number tells us how many beats per bar and the bottom number tells us what type of beat, and that's quarter notes. So it's the upper 4 that's telling us, yes indeed, it is the number of beats per bar. And so now, the final question, this is the sort of the downward slope run home to the end of the exam paper. We're asked to copy out the music from the start of the bar to the end of bar 2. We get 10 marks for just purely copying, so make sure we only copy exactly as they've asked us. So it's literally just 2 bars, the first 2 bars, and we even get a checklist to make sure we don't miss anything: the clef, the key signature, the time signature, tempo markings, dynamic markings, and so on. Literally everything that you can see musically here. It's the first 2 bars. Admittedly, they're a busy 2 bars. And just so I don't get lost, I know we've got all this line, but I'm just going to keep everything aligned with their first example, just so I don't get lost. There's enough going on without getting lost, wondering which note I'm on. So I'm going to keep everything aligned. So we need the tempo marking, which is allegro, and we're quite specifically told that there are 100 crotchet beats per minute. So we can put in our clef. We have 2 sharps. And then we just get the notes in. Now you can do this any order you like. I just prefer to get the note heads in. And this is where, because we're writing lots of notes in a bar, we really need a sharp pencil. That's why I always use a mechanical pencil, just so it stays nice and sharp. We don't want to lose any marks through not being neat and tidy and accurate. 10 marks just for copying, so let's make sure we get every single one of those marks. So now I'm going to do the stems. You can do this a bar at a time or any way you like, just as long as you're thorough and you get every detail in. Use a ruler as much as you like, just to keep it neat and tidy. So of course these need 2 beams to be semi-quavers. So that's the notes in place. Now then we need a slur here, a slur here, and then we have forte. And I think that's everything, isn't it? There we go, that's that question completed. And that's that exam paper completed. I do hope that's helpful to you. I hope it's helpful to your studies. I hope you're enjoying working through it. I'm certainly enjoying working with you. If you can give me a like, that would be really super. And please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. And please do visit sharonbill.com and make use of all of the resource and information that's available to help you there. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.